Yo, it's been a hot second since I've covered any Marvel Spider-Man 2 PS5 news. Recently, we've had the Game Awards, and unfortunately, no Marvel Spider-Man 2 news or trailers or anything like that was revealed. But I believe that's because we've got some spicy things coming soon our way. I mean, we've got Across the Spider-Verse trailer coming out in a couple of days, and I believe that we're going to have some very juicy things coming soon. So let me get into this. But if you're new to the channel and you want to support everything that I do here, and you want news as it comes for Marvel Spider-Man 2 trailers, gameplay, mods, all that stuff, anything Marvel related, whatever, superhero stuff, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But let's just jump into it. So the first pretty big thing here actually is this right here. If you don't know what this is a GIF obviously from Marvel Spider-Man 2. But what the biggest part of it is who tweeted it. So it's a GIF that was tweeted by James Stevenson. If you don't know who that is, James Stevenson is a community director at Insomniac. So this is a pretty big teaser of things to come. And also Miles's voice actor and mocap as well made a video stating that we'll have special things coming soon. And that is huge because goddamn, people were thinking that the game was delayed. And I mean, you were right to believe that if at your game, Marvel Spider-Man 2 wasn't revealed at one of the biggest sort of gaming events, where everyone goes to reveal their games. It's the Game Awards, right? It's a huge event. There's so many talented individuals there, so many studios, so many actors and things. So it was pretty crazy to not see Marvel Spider-Man 2 there. However, I do think Sony's keeping this one close to their chest because they did have a lot of games there already. Come on, God of War took like 3-4 awards. Sony already had a huge presence there, right? Now, the next thing that was also, tweeted recently, which, god damn it, go away. Oh god. The Insomniac senior community manager states for the 1 billionth time, okay, that Spider-Man 2 is still releasing in 2023. So this is to just 100% confirm that the game is still releasing in 2023 and is coming along as intended, because like I said, people assume that it has been delayed due to the fact that it wasn't shown at the Game Awards, which now is completely debunked and false, which is great news for us because we're almost in 2023. Now we just need to know an exact date. And I feel like now, because it's Christmas season, things are going to go crazy, right? Because, come on. Us Spider-Man fans are going to be eating so good next year. We've got Across the Spider-Verse. We're going to have Marvel Spider-Man 2. It's going to be crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. And then also this, I did not cover this because, if I just made one simple video talking about this, it would be like 10 seconds long, right? So the the Reddit user called Dig watched the trailer and noticed something interesting. So you can see some graffiti here, and then you've got that, and you're like, oh, what's that? So it turns out that is the area code for Brooklyn and Queens, which is dude, if this is crazy, it's not that if this is crazy. This is crazy because if they open up the map, which they certainly will, because the sequel, there's going to be more things to explore. And the fact is, the reason why I believe that we will be either in Manhattan or Brooklyn, being able to explore that on top of everything else that was previously established, I believe that will be the case because now they're developing the game solely for the PS5. Okay, solely for the PS5, no PS4 hardware to hold anything back. So now they can completely focus and utilize the raw horsepower of the PS5, meaning that the game can definitely handle more of an open world, more of new traversal options, new probably faster web swinging, more abilities. Certainly it could probably handle 2 web slingers. I'm not saying this is going to be co-op. It would be a dream though. However, I do believe that we're going to be able to play as both Spider-Man, obviously, because they're both featured in this game. So you'll be able to switch back and forth probably during the game, and then at the end of the game you'll probably be able to freely switch back and forth between all of these characters, kind of like GTA 5, where you could switch between all the characters and things. So that's going to be very, very cool. I'm really looking forward to this game because there's so many different promising things. I mean, even Tony Todd went off and said something important. I don't have it on the screen, but there was an interview actually that he had with another YouTuber, which, if I remember, I'll have it linked. And in that interview, he stated that, if you remember, and in the opening of Miles Morales, when you have like that cinematic sort of first clash with Rhino, where you're kind of going through buildings and he's jumping around and you're chasing him. Apparently, Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to have a lot more things like that, but bigger and better. And if this is going to be with Venom, it would be incredible to have like some sort of chasing sequences, because you got to keep in mind, if Venom is being shown here, like in the trailer, that means we're going to end up going through the entire sort of symbiote arc with Peter, where, he gets the symbiote. I mean, we see Harry like recover probably, and then maybe the symbiote will crawl over to Peter while they're just talking, might sneak into one of his bags or on his back or whatever. That's just a wild guess. And then he sort of finds it and he starts using it, and he's like, wow, I'm more powerful. He's able to take down his villains. Maybe some of them break out, maybe like not Sinister Six by any means, but he's able to take him out. And then he starts slowly getting more brutal, more angry. And Miles starts noticing this, and then it probably all culminates in a giant clash. Now, it is stated that, I mean, Peter's already worked at the Daily Bugle. He's already worked for J. Jonah Jameson. J. Jonah Jameson now, he does that sort of podcast / online sort of, Bugle stuff, right? Like he like basically like tweets on the equivalent of, Insomniac's Twitter, whatever, like in the game universe. That's what I mean, in the game universe, equivalent of the Twitter platform or whatever. So there's probably been some sort of skirmish already between Peter and Eddie Brock years ago, and Eddie's probably still very salty, because that's just the thing. In every universe, there's always a Peter and an Eddie Brock that clash. So it'll be interesting to see. But then again, it could be Harry that becomes Venom, but it's like, why would Harry become Venom? It's shown that him and Peter are really good friends, unless he just gets completely corrupted by Venom. But I don't know. So there's just a ton of different possibilities and things that could happen. I'm really excited for just everything that's to come, being able to go through and explore this entire world. And then, of course, I feel like in 2024 is when Marvel Spider-Man 2 will come to PC, because after the colossal success of bringing not just Marvel Spider-Man Remastered to PC, but Miles Morales as well, they've brought Uncharted, they're bringing Returnal, there's so many games coming. I feel like they're gonna start bringing these games sooner, not necessarily like launching them together, but like a year from, the original launch is better than, I mean, we got Marvel Spider-Man PS4 that came out in 2018, and then we got the PS5 version, and then we got the PC version in 2022. So it took about 4 years since the release of the PS4 game to come to PC. So if we can get that if we can get that 4 times faster, man, I will take it, even if it is a year. But let me know what you think of all of these news and things that is currently happening. I am so excited for everything. Subscribe to the channel for more content. I seriously appreciate all your support. You guys are absolutely the best. Please take care of yourselves. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Peace.